Hey gang, welcome to another edition of Doc Schlock, where it's a review of the movie The Unborn. This should be fun. This one is about a woman named Casey who is starting to have weird dreams and visions of what seems to be a dead child. She has no idea who the dead child is, of course, naturally. So she starts to wonder, who on earth is he? Why is he haunting her? And she finds out from her dad that she was actually supposed to be a twin, but her brother was strangled to death in the womb by an umbilical cord, so he wasn't born. And the boy's nickname was going to be Jumpy, because throughout the movie she keeps hearing and seeing Jumpy wants to be born now, especially from a young boy she babysits, who winds up putting a mirror in front of the face of his little brother, and poor baby winds up dying. Anyway, Casey goes to see a woman named Sophie, who tells her that in World War II there were some Nazi experiments happening to try to keep some sort of a weird evil spirit from entering our world, and Sophie wound up losing her twin brother due to the experiment. I don't know. So Sophie gives Casey an amulet to try to stop the evil spirit from still bothering her, and she also tells Casey, destroy all mirrors. Okay, seems logical so far. No. She later meets up with a rabbi named Joseph, who at first doesn't believe her story until he's confronted by a dog with an upside-down head in his church. After that, he starts believing her story. So he rounds up a bunch of other priests and other people to try to help out this problem by giving Casey an exorcism, which, of course, everything goes wrong. Eventually, Jumpy winds up possessing Mark, Casey's boyfriend, and in which Casey stabs Mark in the neck with the amulet, killing him, and sending Jumpy back to whatever evil spirit world it was hanging out at, probably playing video games. Joseph returns to complete the exorcism. We later on find out that Casey is pregnant with, what else? Twins. And our movie ends. The only one I could say you can probably recognize this whole movie is Gary Oldman. He plays the Rabbi Joseph. So why did this movie suck? More jump scares than you could probably handle and probably would want to actually put up with. I honestly thought at first this was supposed to be some sort of a Japanese horror remake. It turns out it wasn't. It actually turned out that it's an American original, and it still sucked. The exorcism scene you knew was just going to go completely wrong, so that was kind of predictable. So much idiocy in this whole entire movie, and some pretty good vomit-inducing scenes too. This movie was so unbelievably bad. Casey's friend was very, very annoying in this movie. And I think the whole Nazi experiment thing, that was a little bit weird. That made absolutely no sense. This whole movie just made absolutely no freaking sense. It made my head hurt. I'll put it to you guys that way. And just that ending, you pretty much knew right then and there. You had to be sitting there going like, she's pregnant with twins. Congratulations, you're having twins. What a shock. Oh man. And probably the scene that really got to me the most is when Rabbi Joseph sees the dog in his church with an upside down head, and he tells the dog to leave. And instead of attacking, the dog just goes, okay, and just walks off. And I'm sitting there kind of going like, well, dogs are supposed to mind people, I guess. I don't know if that was supposed to be a joke or not, but I mean, in the movie. But it was just like leave. All right. So, yeah. But there you guys have it, a review of The Unborn. Oh, man. It's not a Japanese horror movie remake. It's worse. It's just a real piece of crap. If you like my videos, feel free to subscribe. If you have a horror, sci-fi horror, comedy horror, or fantasy horror movie that shouldn't have been made, but was, and it left you with a bad feeling inside, send it my way and I'll get on it ASAP. Thank you guys so very, very much for watching, and until next time, as always, stay strong and rock on.